guys, I am here to show you a new tutorial today. One of the things I get asked about is how I carry my yarn, and you can't see it very well, and because I'm lazy and I don't like to do the bobbin method. Bobbin method is great, not harshing on it at all. It's just not my cup of tea because I'm lazy. So, and I hate weaving in ends. I think weaving in ends is the worst thing ever. So I have a way of doing this, and as you can see, you can't really see a whole lot. You can see some peep-throughs every once in a while, but it's not bad. And I figured, you know what, I could show you how to do one of these sections, since this was actually from my wheat throw that I have a kit for, and was actually featured on one of my TikToks that, in my opinion, kind of went viral. So let's go ahead and get started. So because I have the kit with the hook nook, and because this yarn is perfect for this, and it's really great for tapestry patterns, I do have my two colors. So this one is Latte Foam. Then as you can see, this one is Blue Skies. These have been Bombutt approved, and this is honestly one of his favorite yarns, period. Any of my blankets that I have with the hook nook yarn, they're basically his favorites, and he just goes to sleep and makes muffins on them. So what you're going to do, you're going to need both of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this color, and this is going to replace the olive, and then this is going to be this color because it is in this blanket as well too. Okie doke, so let's go ahead and get started. So first you're going to take your main color. I did have to change my hook because I actually just picked up one and didn't pay attention to what the size was. For this one you're going to use a J hook. This is a bulky weight yarn, and honestly I prefer a bulky weight for all of my tapestry patterns just to get done quicker. Alright, so for this swatch we are going to go ahead and chain 21. The reason why we're going to chain 21 is because we are going to half double into this second chain from the hook, if the camera will focus. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to half double crochet into here. I always make sure that whenever I'm doing my row right after the chain row that I never do any color changes on it, because it's just really annoying. So I always wait till at least my second or third row. This one we're going to change on the second one. So we're going to go ahead and half double crochet into this stitch. Okay, and then we're going to go across to the end of the row. Alrighty, so now that we've gotten to the end of our row, this is what it looks like. Okay, and we're going to chain one. As a heads up, I always chain one on all of mine on the turn chain just because I don't count them. So we don't change color until the 9th stitch on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and half double crochet in the first 7. So we change on the 9th, and then we'll show you how we're going to change colors. Now that we've got this started, so what we are going to do, set that there. So because we've already done 7 and we changed colors on the 9th, we're going to go ahead and start our 8th one. Okay, And instead of going ahead and pulling through like this, no, we're not going to do that. What we are going to do, we're going to go ahead and insert our hook, pull up a loop, so that way we start the half double crochet process. And then we're going to take this, we're going to pull this one through, so that way whenever we go to start our next stitch, we do have this one to start with. Now the main thing that I recommend, try to keep everything as tight as you can, so that way it's not running all over the place. And the other thing is, always keep your tails on the back side of your project. So right now we're working on the right side of the project, so that way you have all your ends and everything on the back end of the project. It's a whole lot easier and it hides most everything. So we're going to do one here. Go ahead and make sure you get all of your tails in there. Make sure they're all on the back. So we're going to go ahead and pull that up here. Then we're going to take this one, because I need to have that in this next stitch right here, the blue. Loop that over, just like we did before. Pull that through. Pull everything nice and tight, but not too tight. Go ahead and loop over again. And looky there, we did our first color change. See, you can see a little teeny bit as far as you can see the peep through. However, it's very, very minimal. To me, it's not worth it to weave in ends on everything to do the bobbin method, and I have a hard time moving things from place to place. Personally, I move my crocheting from my office to my actual work office, my day job, and so trying to move like 50 bobbins is just, that doesn't work. Alright, we're going to do one more of the blue, and we're going to be changing back over again to the latte color. So let's just make sure and pull that through. Pull that tight. Hold everything. Go ahead and go back in. As you can see, I've got everything locked in. Lock that stitch in. Got it started. Then we're going to go ahead, pull the blue through again. Lock everything into place. There, we've got two for that row. Now we're going to continue with the blue until the end of this row. Another thing that I do, so because I know that I am going to be putting a stitch in this one, and then this one, and then this one and this one, so these two and these two, I'm going to be doing that on the next row. I drop the latte foam color, so I don't carry it with me all the way across to carry it all the way across again. I just go ahead and drop it off where I'm going to need it again, so that way I can just continue as normal. Okie doke. And here's what that row looks like once it's finished. So now we are going to chain one, and then we are going to start on this next one. Alright, so now we're working on the back side of the project. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to chain just regular, well, we're going to half double crochet all the way to this stitch right here, because I need to put a latte foam here and a latte foam here. I'm also going to go ahead and put this mini chart in the as a link in the description, so that way you can see it and you can follow along, so that way you can see what I'm doing and not just throwing everything out to the wind. Alright, so this is the stitch before we need to change color. So remember how I dropped this one off? It's right here for me, ready to use again. So because we're on the back side of the project, So before, we went ahead and kept everything that way because we're on the back side and we want everything to look really pretty on the front. We're going to go ahead and take this one, keep that here, put your thumb over it, grab this second color. We're going to go ahead and pull it up and pull it through. You are going to see a little bit of this, but you can go ahead and pick that blue up. That way you can carry it along, and you will have these on the back. However, honestly, it helps me figure out the wrong side and the right side. And again, I don't have to carry everything, so to me, it is well worth it. We're going to go ahead and do another latte foam here. And then we're going to be changing again to the blue. Go ahead and take that, put it over here. Grab the blue, yarn over, pull through. Grab this one, so that way we can lock it in place. Gonna go ahead and go in here one more time. Now we need to change colors, so again, we are going to take this over, so that way we can make sure that it is crisscrossed over here. Pull this one up. Do one full. Almost finish one. Go here, take this again. We're going to cross over, hold it in place, pick this up, yarn over, and pull through. Then we are going to take this, lock it in place. Now again, with this one, because I'm going to need the stitch right here, I'm just going to leave this here. I'm not going to carry it the whole time. And finish out the row with the blue. See, and it's more of a seamless look, and it looks like you didn't even have to actually change colors on the front side. You can see it a little bit on the back, but the front side just looks clean and polished. All right, now we are going to be working on the front side. So we're going to go ahead, after we do our chain one, I'm going to go ahead and half double crochet in that first stitch, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So I need these two actually. It wasn't this one, it's both of these. So regardless, we can still go ahead, grab this one. Notice we're not crossing over. So on the back, whenever we went to change colors, we would cross over. Because we are working on the front side, we are not going to do that. We are going to keep everything on the back side. So we're going to keep this on the back. Take your finger, pull it over here, take this one, loop it over, pull that color through. Tighten everything up a little bit. And then finish out doing the next half double crochet. So we're going to do one more full. And then we're going to do one more in here. Go ahead and bring it up. And again, take this, pull it back, pick up your next color, yarn over, pull through. Do a full stitch here in the middle. Okay. Again, take this, pull it back, pull this, pull through. See, and whenever you look at the color changes, they're seamless, and then you don't have all of your edges crisscrossing over each other. That is all for the back. I get asked actually a lot what the backs of my projects look like. They don't look bad, but they definitely don't look like the front. But that's why they're called the wrong side, not the right side. As you can see here, you can see a little bit where you can see this peep through. Not bad, just a little bit. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do 2 more half double crochets with the latte. 1, 2, and then right here on this one, we're going to go ahead and go in here, pull that up, pull this over here, yarn over, pull through. Go ahead and lock that one into place. You can go ahead and carry it. We are going to be needing to pick it up actually for this stitch right here. So I did go ahead and half double crochet over it twice. And then I'm going to hold it over here. So that way it gets out of my way. And then finish out the row. Alrighty, back side again. Okay, so as you can see, you can still see our tail here. Now what we're going to be doing is we are going to half double crochet in this one, and this one, but we're changing colors, so we need the latte foam to start here. So we're going to go ahead and half double crochet in the next 2. Then we're going to go ahead and start this one. Now again, now because we're on the back, we want to go ahead and take this blue and go ahead and cross over. Pick this up, pull it through. Then we're going to yarn over, take this over to lock it in place, and do our half double crochet. Because we're going to need this blue later, we're going to keep going with it on the back, because we're going to need it right here. Now we're going to change again, so we're going to go ahead and pull this up, take this, cross over, hold, take this, yarn over, pull through. Grab that, lock it in place. Lock it in place again, and we're going to change again. Let's go ahead and cross over, hold, pick up your next color, yarn over, pull through. Now we're going to go and lock it in place. We are going to work this until here, and then this one is going to be our transition stitch. Last one on here. Go ahead and grab it, cross over, hold, pull this one up, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, lock it in place. Then drop it, and then finish out your row. All right. Now I'm going to let you do the next couple of rows by yourself, and then I will be back with my little swatch finished. Alright guys, and here is the finished square. And this is the front side, so as you can see, there is a little bit of overlap, but you can't really see a whole lot of this. Again, this yarn is absolutely amazing for this. It hides the back stitches very well, and I just highly recommend it. Definitely give me a like and a follow if you want to see more tutorials. This is probably the one that I use more than anything, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks.